Hello. Today is a special day. The Exhibit A from the Outdoor Analyst came in today, and it is a beauty. Let's move some of those things. But here it is. Crafted by Leash and Knives, designed by the Outdoor Analyst. Look at the grind on that. Absolutely beautiful. Look at the swell in the wood. Perfect brass pins, finger grip, fits perfect in your hand. When I first saw these on YouTube, I knew I had to get one. I completely agree with the Outdoor Analyst that the 3 to 4 inch range is just about the perfect range for a hunting knife. People who are using bigger knives, they don't work for me. Maybe it worked for them, and that's okay. But I like this size. It is perfect. So, how does it compare to a couple of the other knives that I have? I have here a custom Buck 113 Ranger in Magnacut, also in Ironwood. It is just barely over 3 inches, so it still fits in that range. You can see that it is definitely just about an inch shorter. The handle also is just about an inch shorter. Still fits in your hand nice. Full tang for both, about the same thickness. Nice, beautiful brass bolsters. Absolutely beautiful knife. I think these make quite the pair. Although now I realize that these flat scales, although functional, are just not as comfortable as these scales with these beautiful palm swells. All right, so we'll put that one there. Another knife that I have is a Buck Alpha, also in Magnacut. Now, somebody sharp-eyed would say that was the S35 version, not the Elite version. That would be correct. However, I took the scales off of the Pro that I like so much and put them on this Elite version with the Magnacut. Also full tang, just in the range of the perfect blade length. Handles about the same size. Absolutely beautiful, both highly functional knives. So for a slightly different comparison, I have a Muela out of Spain, Rhino. This one is in 14C 28N. Also a very great steel, sharpens up easy, holds an edge well. I really like knives that bring their edge back quickly. Full tang. The Rhino is quite a bit thicker, but still just about the same size. The belly is noticeably pronounced. I think I prefer this one still. So a different comparison that probably most people have never seen is this Robinson knife, GP1 from Rhineland Cutlery. I came across this at a show just outside Nashville, Tennessee at the Opryland Hotel, and it was a very distinct design. I learned a little bit about it and I decided to give it a try. I have processed one mule deer with this. I wouldn't say I'm proficient with how it was designed, but it is a very interesting and different design from almost any other knife you see out there. If people want, I could do a dedicated review on this one. But you can see that handles are about the same length. pretty much the same thickness, but look how much longer that one is. It is a little bit more unwieldy, but it does have some design characteristics that are different enough that I decided to give it a try. But overall, I'm very pleased with this knife. I think it's going to do make quick work of deer and elk as I go out, and still introducing my children to hunting. This knife was never designed to be a true, I'm going to call it woodcraft knife, and that's okay. I didn't buy it for that. If I wanted to do woodcraft, then I'm going to use a dedicated knife for that, like this Terava Jääkäripuukko 140. Arguably, I say this is one of the best values there is in an outdoor knife. Nice deep Scandi, very functional overmolded handle, lanyard hole. That is a fantastic puukko, which is great for outdoors. I would use this and keep this knife very sharp for hunting tasks. Anyways, thanks for watching.